Hello and welcome to the review of the Bavsound speaker upgrade for the BMW E39 5 Series. It is night time here, I apologise for just finished installing it all and listening to it for about an hour. So first I'm going to talk about like the packaging and stuff. It's really nicely packaged. You get everything you need to fit out the whole car. So you do get 8 speakers, but in this car there was 10 speakers. And what they replace is the mid bass, or pretty much the woofer. And then the mid speaker, which is, I'll show you in a sec, which is right near your air conditioning vent. They don't change that speaker, but they change the tweeter above it. So you change every tweeter in the car. So there's 4 tweeters in the car, and there's 4 mid basses in the car. So in the front doors and in the rear shelf. The tweeter locations are the rear doors, just pretty much where my ear is back here. And the other tweeter is, like I said before, on the door, pretty much where your side mirrors are, on the inside of that. So yeah, you pretty much get every single speaker. The installation was pretty easy. Depends how well versed you are with removing the interior and things like that. I've had this apart quite a few times to install, you know, lots of different things, so it was easy for me. You do have to take, so for the installation you do have to take off all your door trims, which is pretty easy. You do have to take the whole back seat out in order to get the parcel shelf out. That's not too bad. I just advise that you take your time, replace anything that's broken while you're there. Like I replaced all my clips from all my door trims. Put some sound deadening in if you want while you're there. So the speakers are actually, the door speakers and the parcel shelf speakers are actually sat in these really nice kind of like plastic enclosures. So I just put a bit of the Dynamat, the sound deadening inside them, just to beef them up a little bit. Yeah, so the installation was pretty easy. As I said, it depends how much you know these cars, if you've taken them apart before. But if you haven't, Bavsound actually have some of the best videos I've ever seen for like how to take these interiors apart. They show you how to install their whole package, which is awesome. I watched it months ago. I've actually wanted these speakers for a very long time, like probably a couple of years or so. They were $600. I'm not sure if that was US. I paid $600, but a company in Australia got them for me. They imported them for me. I think they're $600 US, and then you have to pay shipping. I think just this year they actually stopped shipping out of the US, so I couldn't actually get them to ship it to me. So I had to go through a company called Southern BM here in Australia. They got them in for me, and they looked after me very well. So yeah, I never bought them because I suppose it's cheap for 8 speakers. It's not that expensive at all. If you were to go out and buy 8 aftermarket speakers, you know, Pioneer, Alpine, anything like that, especially if they were set up like splits like these kind of are, you'd probably spend more than that anyway. So yeah, price wise, not a big deal. It just wasn't on my to-do list, you know, it wasn't on the top of my to-do list. But finally came around to it. I got a new head unit the other day, and I thought I'd love to get those new speakers as well. So I made it happen, put them in. They sound awesome. They are really good. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. I don't know why. They're not the biggest speakers, so you're not going to be competing with them or anything like that. But Bavsound, it's just another level. It's so clear all the way up the volume range. It just stays clear. Depends on the song you listen to, of course, and how you've set up your equalizer. Every song is different, but they are crystal clear. The tweeters are just really snappy. I actually had to turn the treble down because they're just a little bit ear piercing up high. Not in a bad way, just that they're really snappy, like it's just like a really loud slap, which is really good. The mid basses just improved bass massively, like just hugely. The other speakers, the factory speakers, would distort as soon as there was a hint of bass, whereas these sound really good. So what I'm going to do now is just show you the front locations that I was talking about before, and then I'll give you a listen, even though you're not going to be able to tell the difference because it's coming through a camera and it's just going to sound pretty bad regardless. But if you do want to, I mean, the best way you could gauge it is to wear some headphones, because you'll hear all the bass and stuff. But I'll just put on a song here. Oh, first I'll show you this speaker location over here, and then I'll play a bit of a song for you. Alright, so right here, sorry you can't see, it's dark, but the woofer is down there. And then we have the tweeter up here. So the speaker that Bavsound don't replace is this one here, which I'd pretty much consider the mid. It's a very small mid. It's almost like you have 2 tweeters. I kind of wish they did have this in their package. They said they don't replace it because the BMW one apparently sounds pretty good and doesn't do much, but I blocked it with my hand before on both sides, and it did sound a little bit better without them. These tend to make the sound a little bit muddled, like a little bit, it's hard to explain, a little bit too much going on type thing. So I do wish they replaced that, or maybe I might even just unplug it. But it's weird because some songs it sounds really good the way it is, and other songs it sounds better. So I'm just going to leave it as is, I think. Like I said, it depends what song you're listening to and all that. So let me just put on a song. I'll put on a song that's got some good sound. Like I said, you're not going to be able to tell how good it sounds through a camera and through YouTube, but definitely put some headphones on because it will help. It will help you to hear them a little bit better. Sorry, I'm trying to find this track. Here we go. Alright, so I don't want to play the music too long, otherwise I'll get a copyright strike from YouTube. But yeah, I don't know if you could hear, probably got distorted in the camera, but all the way up the volume range, they stayed crystal clear. Like I said, it does depend on the song. That song is always just sounds really good. Other songs that haven't been recorded so well, or just bad quality versions, obviously don't sound as good. But overall, I'm extremely happy. I'm glad I purchased them. I'll definitely do it again. If you're in the market for some better sound in your E39, definitely give them a shot. They sound awesome. So I was originally going to buy some aftermarket speakers, like some Alpines or something like that, but I really didn't want to drill big holes in my doors because these speakers, I think they're 5 1/4 inch, the woofers, and it's really hard to find 5 1/4 inch speakers that also have, like, that come in a set of splits. Then you need to wire up crossovers and all that kind of stuff, whereas the factory amp in this car has the crossovers built in, and so Bavsound was really the best solution. I didn't want to go and cut holes in doors and put splits and run more cables and all that kind of stuff. So I like things that fit like factory and they look stock, which I really like, and I'm really happy. It's just improved it 20 times over. If you're interested in the install process, Bavsound has some awesome videos. I think I said earlier, I've got some awesome videos of the whole install process, but I actually did a video of the unboxing and just little parts of my install here and there. So if you feel like watching that, check that out on my channel. As for the speakers, as I said, 100% thumbs up. I'm in love with them. I can't wait to go for a drive tomorrow and crank them up. It's late here now, so I'm just gonna probably go to bed. But yeah, extremely happy with them. Yeah, they fit well. Like I said, they fit well. They came with everything you need. And yeah, just awesome quality. You can just tell by feeling them. The quality was amazing, and the sound quality is beautiful. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions all about the speakers or the install process, just let me know in the comments below. I'll answer them as well as I can. And that's about it, guys. As I said, big thumbs up. Love the speakers. I can't wait to crank them even more. Thanks for watching. See you soon.